on that note, I have to take issue with all my dear colleagues here, because on several occasions the utterances come out that jazz is, or rather that music is the universal language. I say no. I think we need to take a look at the whole human scene and appreciate all humans can communicate in 7 different universal languages. David Baker is sitting there with his hands in his lap and his head drooped this way, intensely listening. He is communicating with his body. So is Frank Boss. So all of us can communicate through the language of the body. All of us can communicate with the language of words. Some, as Dan Morgenstein has demonstrated, better than others. And our dear friend here. So the third language is, you go to school and teacher says, tear some crayon, draw something. We can all communicate with pictures. You go to the first grade, the teacher says 1 and 1 is not 1, 2. The brain has to rewire. There is the language of mathematics, universal. Then get about 13 and you say, what was that? Oh man, it's a guitar. Wow, oh man, no, this is a saxophone. So there is the language of music, universal. Then you discover you've been talking to yourself all along. Why'd she say that? He knows I don't like that. Why make me so mad? You're talking to yourself. What is that? It's the language of conscience. That is where all books, novels, story plays, screenplays, all come from people talking to themselves. And I say all of this to say, I believe the real problem on the whole human condition is we all know, everybody knows that they have the right to express themselves on each one of these levels. The problem is humans have never been able to agree where all these 6 universal languages come from. I say to all of us that there is where the emphasis in teaching should be, is to simply just stimulate this whole thing of understanding language and getting to the core of the real problem. Where does it all come from? I'm off the stump.
So,
I would like, if I could just interject, in order to make this very, very clear, so as Quincy says, the most sad thing is that Americans don't appreciate their own original art form. And I've written a play for anybody out there interested. It's called With Liberty and Jazz for All. And it's designed to pull the lid off all of these things